जगन्नाथ प्रभु का पवित्र भूमि ओडिशा रे आसी बहुत खुशी मु उत्कल संस्कृति विश्वविद्यालय प्रतिष्ठा दिवस कार्यक्रम में असुता बारू बहुत खुशी उत्कल संस्कृति विश्वविद्यालय समस्त मानक उज्ज्वल भविष्य पाई मोर अनेक अनेक शुभेच्छे My dear friends, brothers and sisters, and also my children who have chosen to study in this prestigious university. I feel it's a privilege given to me to come to this august institution and also this milestone of the journey of the Utkal University of Culture. The very name of the university and the concept of the university made me to feel happy when Dr. Haribabu told me that we will go to this Utkal University because culture, nature, culture together for a bright future. That should be our thinking. Nature is the nature. And culture, our Sanskriti, Parampara, tradition. Together for bright future. If you follow the nature, be friendly with the nature, then follow your culture and tradition, then definitely you will have a bright future also. India was once upon a time was known as Viswa Guru. Students from different parts of the world, they used to come to Nalanda, Takshashila, Vikramasila universities and study here. This is not what Venkaiah Naidu is saying. This has been written by Pahian and Huan Song, the Chinese athletes who came here and who saw the Nalanda, Takshashila, Vikramasila universities and wrote about this great culture and civilization. From times immemorial, we have great epics like Ramayana, Mahabharata, and we have different languages in this country. We don't have only one language, different languages, beautiful languages. Not only beautiful, but also dutiful also. Beauty and duty together will make it mighty. This has to be understood by one and all. And this country was respected in the entire world. And the country's GDP before the Britishers came was 1/4 of the world GDP used to be only from India. That is Bharat. The very name of the country, Bharatavarsha, Bharat, is inspiring to all of us. I was just going through the books that were given to me and the names that are given. Acharya Sarala Das, and also another book is Srushti, and then another magazine is Parampara, then Rupayana. What a beautiful names all of them. Without the need to have any English word, I compliment your Vice Chancellor and also the professors who are doing a great service by having Indian names. We were having Indian names only. But unfortunately, Britishers came, they ruled us, they ruined us, they looted us, they cheated us. Not only cheated economically, but they cheated the minds of some of our leaders. And hence the leaders started believing that English is great. They are superior, we are inferior. Written history also, Alexander the Great. Great for what? Robert Clive the Great. But not about our own great people here in this country. There are many stalwarts, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, Rana Pratap, Jhansi Lakshmibai, and then we have beautiful deities also, and we have temples, different architecture, the beauty of the country. अलग भाषा अलग वेश फिर भी अपना एक देश। विविधता में एकता भारत का विशेषता। Irrespective of caste, creed, sex, religion, region, we are Indians. That is the feeling of the people of the country. But the English people destroyed our traditions and cultures and introduced their culture, their traditions, and asked us to say, I will just give you an example. They say, good morning, then afterwards, good afternoon, then evening, good evening, then night, good night. But for simple India, morning, afternoon, evening, night, namaskara. Namaskara is our sanskar. Simple. 24 into 7. Our language, our culture, our tradition is really great. So when I heard the name that this university is for culture, Utkal University, I readily told Haribabu that definitely we will go together and then we will see the institution together and also understand fully what is being taught here and what is the nature of this university. My dear friends, Odisha occupies a unique place in India's civilizational narrative. This land has never viewed the culture as a relic of the past, but as a living force that guides collective life. From sacred rituals to everyday customs, from architecture to literature to music, dance and craftsmanship, culture here breathes through people's lives. It is therefore fitting that the country's first university devoted exclusively to cultural studies was established in this soil. It is the first of its kind in the entire country. That's why I feel very happy. And I personally feel as a person who held different positions and have gone around the country that every state must have a university of this type of culture. Every state in India they should have, because our children, our future generation, they should understand our culture. They should study our culture. They should study different traditions and then move on. This is what is there in my mind. I suggest to the Government of India, to the UGC, University Grants Commission, to take lead to see that such universities are set up in every state. Every state must have a university of that local particular culture. In an era dominated by speed, technology and constant change, institutions such as this remind us that progress must be rooted in identity, ethics and shared memory. Progress must be rooted through our traditions, our identity, our cultural values and shared memory. Development without cultural grounding risks becoming hollow. This university stands as a guardian of balance between tradition and modernity, between global engagement and local wisdom. Culture is not static. It evolves, absorbs, adapts, and responds to the challenges of each age. The responsibility of an institution like this university is not merely to conserve traditions, but to reinterpret them meaningfully for contemporary society. Research, documentation, creative experimentation, and academic dialogue are essential to ensure that culture remains relevant to future generations. Odisha's historical role as a meeting point of ideas gives university a broader national, international significance. The region's maritime past, spiritual movements, artistic traditions, and inclusive social practices reveal a legacy of openness and exchange. These qualities are invaluable in today's interconnected world, where understanding cultural diversity is central to peace and cooperation. One of the greatest strengths of this university lies in its interdisciplinary approach. Culture cannot be confined to a single discipline. It intersects with history, sociology, economics, and environmental studies, technology and public policy. By encouraging such integration, the university prepares students not only as scholars or artists, but as thoughtful citizens capable of contributing to society in multiple ways. I am particularly encouraged to learn about the university's emphasis on outreach, performances, exhibitions, seminars, and community engagement. This is a really excellent idea to have all this in this university. Students take culture beyond classrooms and connect with society. Learning becomes transformative. Such initiatives strengthen the social awareness, nurture empathy, and foster responsibility, qualities that are indispensable for leadership. The leader must have character, caliber, capacity, and conduct. The leader must know the culture, the heritage, the tradition of the land. The leader must understand the aspirations of the people. The leader must have a grassroots level connection. Universities like this, they teach all these things to the future leaders. The role of teachers in this process deserves special recognition. Educators here are not simply instructors, they are mentors, cultural interpreters, and torchbearers of knowledge. Their dedication to ensure that academic excellence is combined with ethical grounding. Education without values, education without culture is useless. Keeping this in mind, the university has given it altogether different curricula to see that all these things are combined. To the students, I would like to say this: you are inheritors of a rich legacy. Feel proud that you are Bharatiyas. Feel proud that you are people of Odisha. And I saw the magazine, in that magazine, the students here. There are students from Bengal, students from Jharkhand, students from Uttar Pradesh, students from South also, Andhra Pradesh, and from different districts of the state of Odisha. It is real national integration. This university stands for national integration. Passion for the nation. One must have passion for the nation. Passion. And this passion is for the nation. Nation means all people. Different languages, different traditions, different attires, but we are all one, Bharatiyas. This understanding has to be given to the students from the day one. The human concerns such as social harmony, environmental sustainability, dignity of labor and inclusive growth, these all consist of culture. In today's world, cultural knowledge also holds immense potential for employment and entrepreneurship. Heritage management, creative industries, digital archiving, cultural tourism, and understanding social cohesion and national pride. On this celebratory occasion, I commend the university leadership, faculty, staff, alumni, and students for their collective efforts. May this institution continue to inspire minds, enrich society, and serve as a beacon for cultural education across the country. My dear students, we all should know the real history of the country. We must go back to the roots, and we must understand the great leaders of this nation, the great sages of this nation, the great creators of this nation, and then we must move forward for a better future. My dear youngsters, as I told you in the beginning, I am feeling immensely happy. I have visited a number of universities. I was also chancellor because I was the vice president of a number of universities. But the thrill and the enjoyment I am getting today is uncomparable. The size may be small, but the work you are doing is excellent. The concept is also excellent. Education is a mission. For that you must have passion. Education is a mission, not for commission, no remission, no omission. You must have passion for education. But please have that passion to understand the culture and traditions and different different streams of the country and then move on to become future well-meaning citizens of this country. I would like to tell you, once as I told you, India was Guru, but subsequently because English people, we got destroyed. But again, thanks to the brilliance of the youngsters of the country, India is on the rise. Everywhere, India is being recognized and respected. India, with all these lootings made by others, now it is fourth largest economy in the world. And I am sure in the coming days, it is going to become the third largest economy in the world. Some time back, I admire America because it's one of the world's democracies. People also have admiration. But unfortunately, the President of America recently, I don't know what he speaks, whether he remembers what he is saying. He said one day, India is a dead economy. People were surprised. People started thinking, what happened to this man? But within 3 days, the International Monetary Fund, IMF, gave a report saying India is the fastest growing economy in the world. This is not a certificate given by us and by any leader. International Monetary Fund, IMF, World Bank, IMF, they are the big institutions in the world. They gave a report that we are the fastest growing economy in the world. So keep that in mind. Follow our traditions, but also try to know the world, try to know the challenges, try to come with solutions. We have a different situation now. When I was a student, we used to hear, if we do something mistake, then master used to say, stand up. Now startups. Startups now. So the startups now is a movement. We have a good number of startups coming. And now we also have different cultural activities across the country. We must know what are the academic and what are the cultural, what are the values and what are the ethics that were followed from time to time. So keep that in mind and then try to move on. I would like to express my thanks to the Honorable Governor who was instrumental in inviting me to this prestigious university. And I also would like to convey my best wishes to all the youngsters. You will have a bright future, work hard, and we become ambassadors of our culture. Become ambassadors of our culture. Convey our thoughts, convey our traditions, local traditions, and then make local, vocal, then international. That should be your effort in the coming days. I wish you all the best. God bless you. Thank you very much. Namaskara. Jai Hind. Jai Utkal. Jai Utkal.